Wake yo, no, go wrong now. Check am now, you're wrong now. So what you need to do, when you see what you don't like, don't forget to call your pillar name. Yeah, you know your pillar now. Hey, that's sleepy. Forget what's the song when we say couple of verse anthem. Now you find your finish on top of radio station Kpoko 100.5 FM today on Sunday, the number 29 day for inside the month of August 2021. 2 more days to wrap up the month of August. God be faithful. I've been up to my body, but agree with me. Say yes, about God be faithful. And congratulations to you. Happy Sunday to you. I you rise your Sunday afternoon because as the young like this on a 48 minutes. Now I don't keep bucket or iron buckets and I will keep safe for the front of 1 o'clock today. And we'll just sit down bracket finish. When I say we'll just sit down bracket on top the book read segment with me, myself, and I, Nomzi, the radio party. This is not the time where we say I they pick my heart on the book butterfly. They be here and keke because say book matter and I want when they say in near my heart. I will boy. I feel drop. I don't worry me now. I will not till I don't quest. You know the story now. If I so okay. So today we don't carry our book meter up to the month of August. Like I tell you before, like you know, if you follow the show so far, say the book when they say we look onto this month of August. Now one Kajat book when they say it gets to do with marriage and relationship. And without missing words, I talk for this show say I don't read married books, yeah. I don't read quite a number though I see they try you because for my church they say we don't read 30 something, they're not a married person. So I can't say what go there, so I need to read my 30 something by hook or by crook before the wedding will reach. So I know that I don't read some, but so far I will talk say this one is one of the most practical books as it concerns marriage. Quotes me anywhere because if you say all this book, you will talk the same thing when I talk. The title of the book now, If Your Marriage Is Not Working, Work Your Marriage by Mike Owangwa. And the good news now, they say these books, so the best thing when it be say he writes, I think say the book series, some sort of he's sweet and he can he's sweet, not be small. And the best way to say write this sweet book, it is inside the studio with me this Sunday afternoon as our culture be on top the book review show. Ladies and gentlemen, area I get Mike Wangwa for inside the building today.
My clap for myself. I greet you.
I greet you specially.
I greet you, everybody. I greet you now, Kpoko.
Nothing do you better Kpoko now say press your conscience if at so. Welcome to Kpoko FM.
Thank you.
Nothing do you. Welcome. So welcome. Like I will talk again. You welcome plenty because it's good. So welcome again.
Thank you.
Not be small. You write masterpiece. Congratulations and thank you so much. Maybe say you take put this piece of work together. You know easy. If you know easy to read, you said we'll go one that say if you know easy to read, how it be to write. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for this masterpiece. So now, before we go and put our Kpoko meter, enter these books down well. We would like to know who be Mike Wangwa.
Okay, Mike Wangwa na pastor. I be pastor. I be writer. I don't write 12 books.
Whoa.
This one
wait. Talk again. You say
I don't write 12 books.
Wow.
And I want to write 500 before I die.
I don't say I won't read over 250 books for 1 year. I said, everybody look me.
Alright, so I be relationship and marriage counselor, professional relationship and marriage counselor.
Wow.
I also be writer, ghost writer. People they write book for other people. I feel write book for you now. Write your name on top the book, but you go pay me to write the book.
Before now free?
Of course now. So I be public speaker. So now what I do with that?
Nice one. Welcome, Oga Mike Wangwa. No wonder the book get weight because okay, so this one now you be pastor. So it is safe for me to address you as Pastor Mike Wangwa. Okay, so Pastor Mike, this book, If Your Marriage Is Not Working, Work Your Marriage.
Yeah.
What's the inspiration behind this book?
Okay, now the things where I see and the things where I hear, because I don't hear many terrible things about marriage, and I can't feel say it's good to educate people. You get one story where I hear about somebody where they like watching marriage video, where they watch them backwards, they put them for rewind. They come and say, why they do like that now? Why they watch them backwards? Say the happiest days of my life now before I marry. So you go see how we then take comot the ring for your hand, how I take waka backwards, how I take dance, go back, take enter motor go. You know, so a lot of people they face difficulty for marriage and they get wrong impression. So now wetin I see and wetin I hear. Then on the other hand, now wetin I experience from my own parents. My parents then live in love. My papa treat my mama well. So you get the good side and the bad side. So because of my own experience, I say, okay, make I let people know, say, marriage is sweet. It depends on wetin you make out of your marriage.
Nice one. Okay, so this book na 20 chapter book.
Yes.
And you say from personal experience with your parents and also from societal view, some people point of view as to take concern marriage, now make you write this book. Okay, well, this one will prompt me now to ask you for out of this 20 chapter, it gets one when it be say the chapter 1 first of all. Now one chapter when it be say just to say Satan and be serpent come tempt he chop apple, carry give your husband, stuff like that. Now only that part we dey see, but we know they see him the way you take see him. When you talk about say they go through a lot, but divorce now one thing when it be say them two tell themselves they see this divorce thing, you know they allow. They see because of the woman pursue the man come up for us. We got give her free of charge, not they pay us rent, food the shop free.
Yes.
But yet
The man still
stay with the woman. No, this one come bring me talk about the divorce rate these days. What do you go talk say the major factor as it concern divorce?
I think na some people background. Like I tell you, say my own background is I see my papa treat my mama well. So I don't vow say any woman where I marry I go treat her very well. So that background is very important. Then secondly, what you they listen to for society, who you they look, who you they model after. Some people all the examples where they get about marriage now bad examples. For instance, you go they drive now for keke, you go see them ride for keke back. After God, fear woman. You know, that kind of mentality. By the time you marry, you go be fear woman even before you marry. Or your papa don't they complain about your mama, they tell you bad things about and say all women are useless. You know, as you want marry, you go begin get that impression and it go affect you. The same thing with women. You get so those things now they affect. For me, marriage be say, now waiting you make out of your marriage, I still they convinced about them. Now waiting you make out of your marriage, now you go get. Now waiting you sow for marriage, now you go reap. So anything where you want to make your marriage be, begin create them, begin sow them into your marriage, and you go reap them.
Then this chapter 2, we talk about love is war. This is love, but also war. I beg, breathe on top us.
Okay. You see, marriage no be play, no be to go chop rice and beans. Marriage now work. To succeed for anything now work. Okay, before I come this studio today, I they talk to somebody. Somebody say one buy book, a married book. When I tell them the price, he can't say it too cost. You know, I can't they laugh. I say 2K too cost, but he's saying this now 500 naira. I can't say 500 naira. But you fit buy ice cream, you fit treat yourself to certain things, you know. So now what is the important for you? Now you go make of your life. What is the important for you? Now you go concentrate on, you go there ready to spend anything about that. Now what I talk we say marriage na hard work. Marriage, good marriage no they come by accident. No be say you just close your eye, no go make any effort. Then when you just marry, it's not the wedding gown where you sew because if I take fine rich, now go make your marriage take sweet. Or the hall where you hire, now go make the marriage sweet. No be like that. You need to work hard. You need to sacrifice. You need to pay a price. So now what I talk for that chapter.
Okay, so basically now we say marriage and more of work. You need to ready to put the work. If I just say you want guess the marriage of your friends. Yeah, I agree with you because some people will just say, I get one normal notion where we say I don't hear people talk quite a number of times. So they will say, now woman and they make marriage they work. I'm like, if you say now woman they make marriage they work, what happen to the man when he
so the man will come sit down and cross legs.
Now woman they make marriage they work.
Now two people they make marriage they work. That's why God creates two people to marry.
Then we'll talk about the chapter when we say you get to talk about money. Offense or a defense or an offense. But probably we'll talk that one. Make a sharply area once again. When we say you pin that with me this Sunday afternoon, the number 29 day for the month of August 2021. Boko 100.5 FM now your Obonge radio sit down on top. My name is Onome and a Sunday rounds now the name of the show. But the Obonge again we will show like food now they call the book review show. And on top of the book review show today, we get somebody from inside the building, the author of the month. Yes, Pastor Mike Nwangwa, now author of the book for the month, and we say them call If Your Marriage Is Not Working, Walk Your Marriage. So far, we don't look this book so far so good, and we don't see as they go. We don't discuss different matters, but we still get some more. So in case you just join us, never run. Because now here we want to talk about the cocoa of the matter now, the money parts. Finance and marriage, Pastor Mike. When I post this thing for my WhatsApp status saying that the book of the month somebody's content me own story. I know so the person said they listen right now say in baby fiancé maybe say they don't get agreement. See this is our relationship, so now marriage. What's going on? The feedback. Okay, say this is your relationship, so now marriage now it a little, not be say na nye. But in this also in girlfriend, I mean in fiancé, which name I want call her na Sinzu money. Na you go spend money, cash get. So it's a bit spend money well. But in a the type where we say in the very economical with cash. Though it not too deep, but they try to make sure say she get comfortable. But the issue now we can for Grana be say she not the type of they like to spend money. And it was able to open to each other for relationship, for marriage. It was let her know say that so amount I did receive. Now you can ask me still. I beg get me ask Pastor Michael. Say person never marry. Is it okay to open up your finance to person when you won't marry?
It
how much you they earn?
It depends. Me, I tell my wife before we marry. But if it no work for everybody,
okay.
You know, like we talk before we come on air. You are not married until you are married. If you never marry, never marry.
Don't just want it for my head. Not be married.
Not be married. You understand? So you go study the person we want marry. You go see the kind of person we be. So if you tell some and it go cause issues, but for some others it go they better make una marry first before you can't disclose everything. But in the ideal thing we say before una marry, una suppose begin discuss these things. No need to hide anything from anybody.
Okay, last. So what do you get to talk about finance and marriage generally?
Well, finance now one of the major things where they cause issues for marriage. We need to trust. You see, the thing where they more important for this finance matter now trust. If you trust your partner, then you go feel open up to the person. You go not say both of una they work towards a common purpose for that marriage. Una want make the marriage work. People they say, some go say my money is your money is our money. My money is my money. All those kind of things. They cause issues for marriage. But if you not communicate well with each other, now no will get issues for finances.
Okay. We go break, yes, but we still get some kind of parts where we say they're very sensitive, where we say we would like to talk about today, and that part get to do with I go talk about maybe the egoism of the matter these days. One of my pastors talk something say the generation what we don't do now, people they open to share their bodies with each other, but the greatest secret is they prefer to keep them inside their phone. You can have access to my body, but you can't have access to my phone. My phone and my phone, So we'll talk about that one right after the short break. Hold on, now the title of this one are Joel and two Baba Nairona, and I drop them on top of Bonge radio station Kpoko 100.5 FM, the apartment station for Wafi, and every this 29 days at the month of August 2021, and you can be graciously near your radio. Like so, now 5 minutes out of the up 2 o'clock, they follow street, and Nomze the radio party still giddy graciously, they follow you the tiding matter. Still the book review segment, I will drag into this hour like so, because we got to wrap things up nicely and sharply with Pastor Mike Nwangwa. Yes, the author of the month. And so far we did look this in book when it say a drop. Yeah, and the book title now be say if your marriage is not working, walk your marriage. Yes, now be the title of the book where we say with the look. I would also try some kind of very important and sensitive area. Matter where we say concern money, different rishi talk, divorce and everything. And now we talk about the one when we say the break. I know that a lot of so kind women now their ear don't stand. You know the answer. Onome answer. Onome answer. If you don't answer this one, Onome, we go call this studio. We beast you. No need to find it that you beast me because I don't answer the question. So they come out and so funny the idea. Now we women complain this thing fast. What do you want you to vote? I don't know. But hey, they're very sensitive issue though. Yes, because like what I talk before we go for the breaks, I get one of my pastor maybe say talk say this generation where we did, I come be like say you get access to my body more than you get access to my phone. This thing called phone. Hey, we go now the number of marriages where we say the phone don't scatter. So now we'll talk about this one. Phone and personal stuff. Where the balance they come. This don't touch my phone. Man, password goes zoom. Sometimes women they are not they attack anybody. The password now je. Like the password there, I be long, not be small. So how couples would handle issues like this?
Marriage na trust. Like wetin dey talk since before you marry, you need to dey sure say you dey trust the person. For my house, we no dey lock phone. I dey get access to my wife phone, she dey get access to my phone. You know, but I fit read her text message and all those things, but I no dey bother because wetin I dey find inside. Some people even advise say if you check person phone, anything where you see, may you take am like that. Because now you know what you dey find. You know, so but if you trust person and you dey sure say the person dey faithful to you and you dey faithful to the person, you no get any reason why you go hide anything. So me know dey lock phone for house so. Though some fit dey lock for certain reasons. Maybe like somebody talk one time when I raise the issue for social media. He say what if you get wife where they go disclose some kind things where she see? Like if you be professional now, maybe you be doctor or you be banker or you be something, you know, you save those files. You know, but apart from that, you're not supposed to hide anything.
Okay, so if you not be professional, hey, look at quote Pastor Mike now. Wait.
Before some say that be professional woman chaser, I don't mean that kind of professional. Not be that kind of professional.
I want to say so. If you don't be professional, you don't get business, so they lock your phone. So you maybe say you did it now. They listen to me this Sunday afternoon. And your mind say, lock your phone. You be professional waiting. Oh my goodness, because this matter of phone, not be small, that big matter. Why would they talk like this? So big one. Another chapter again when they catch my attention. Now put a lock on your mouth. I think that should be chapter 18. I read chapter 18 finish and I can't wonder. I get some personal question to ask as it concerns chapter 18.
Okay.
I be this kind of person when they say I like my private life private. I like you don't get business with my private life if I don't want you involved. Now my kind of person, as public and as open as I can be, I dey like that part. Say if I don't involve you, I beg.
Stay your lane.
Day your day. Because anything make you too stressed, I feel stress you go back. So now you say put a lock, and this issue of I might not talk about my marriage, third party marriage. They don't tell us no, they bring third party and all that. Even your parents, I don't go one wedding ceremony where the pastor talk say even your parents are third party once you are married. And if you see the murmuring we happen for that or that, just it plenty. So now I'm asking, at what point maybe say person go take draw line for this thing? Because some women now they go through not be just physical abuse. Some might not be physical, but verbal abuse day, emotional abuse day. But how do they come out to say these things? So maybe say we don't say third party is not allowed. Or maybe get some kind of character where your husband or your wife they display. You need to talk come up format. Maybe they help you, but not just say no third party, no this one. So where does this balance now? Okay, English. Where the balance now come in?
Okay, third party no mean say you go die for inside marriage.
Okay.
You know, when they say third party, say your parents not third party now, because your parents, except them they're very disciplined, they no go fit dey neutral. If I go report my wife now to my family, maybe tomorrow we don't settle the quarrel, they go still they take that kind I look at tomorrow. Say now the person they punish our son be that kind of thing. You know, but when you say third party, if you dey inside serious situation for marriage, you go seek help. Either pastor, because then they neutral if you be Christian, or you go look for marriage counselor or somebody wey dey mentor una, maybe an elderly person wey get sense. So not be every elderly person, you understand what I talk. Okay, so if you meet those kind of people, they go fit help you and guide you aright from their own experience. So third party no mean say when you dey inside crisis or man dey beat you for house, they nearly kill you, come say the same or no talk. No, that no be wetin e mean.
Okay, so now at one point now, if you say person dey permitted to seek third party counsel,
when you feel say you no fit handle am again.
okay,
When you feel say you no fit handle am, dey talk to person you no dey hear, you go seek help. You don't try every other way, then you go seek a person wey get experience wey go fit help you and advise you.
Nice one. And from your chapter 17, I think it should be the last chapter, chapter 16 rather. This should be the last chapter where we will talk about. If I carry this down here today, question plenty. As well, got to wrap things up. Chapter 17 say 16 rather. Can you give me some space? I will read at this point from the book.
Okay.
Many people have the wrong notion that being married means you'll be stuck with each other 24/7. When people talk about marriage, others are scared because it looks like a long social sentence on Robben Island or the Nigerian Kirikiri maximum prisons. Someone once remarked that the wedding ring on his finger was like a handcuff. He was serving a life term. But slow down, it need not to be so. Over to you.
Okay, so just like
space, person will wake up one morning, and it's like it ain't easy for you as a single person. I won't breathe, but you don't marry this person.
Well, you talked something before just now when you talk about needing your own space. All of us be like that. Okay, at some point in your life you go one day alone, you don't want to talk to a person. It happen like that. You wake up one morning, I bet no greet me, no disturb me, and all that. So we need to recognize that individuality. Man speak big go. Okay, for your partner gets her own life or in own life. So you need to respect that. Some days if you no one feel like no one talk or they're in the mood for some kind of thing, give them that space. Sometimes some people feel one go out, just there with them friends. Get one time my wife talk say you get one female hangout, just women, they want go. I say I beg go, carry go. You understand? Because every time when they go those kind of meetings and then come back, they go bring freshness to the marriage. No fit they cage person. So yeah, I go they follow you everywhere. Every 5 minutes you call them. Where you dey? Where you dey? Oh yeah, give the phone to somebody so that you go confirm. No, give the person in space, and then it once say you trust them and they give them that freedom, it go bring freshness to your marriage.
Okay, so how will they draw this line? Because some kind of people, what would they talk so pastor? I know some kind of men they do Onome. He never know this my husband. Every day night they need space for this. My husband has space lord. Even has space, my husband supposed to stay. So now how we want to put balance now for this space thing? Because people will use that now. Like one popular social media influencer, they tell Flourish for background. Say get one popular social media influencer. We say sometimes when they use mental health as an excuse.
Exactly.
Say they affect my mental health. I beg, at least me, what I laugh because I hear the way the person they talk about. Of course, not be radio what you want, so I know we talk and come outside. So now, how we they draw this balance? If we're gonna use mental health as space, still they do say not supposed to do.
And we go beg the spaceman them. We go beg them. Say you want space, no means say you go use them as excuse to be responsible or to treat your partner badly. You go talk when you're supposed to talk. You go relate with the person, you go communicate. But when I say give me some space, it means say you get some times where you no go need to carry your spouse everywhere they go. Maybe now they go party or now they go church, now they go somewhere. You want visit your friends. Like some women, now they're voila with their husband. You got one go hang out with him friends, they go begin holla. You understand? So you need to let them hang out with him friends every now and then. Okay, no be like say you go they sleep outside though, but every now and then stay with him friends and you go come back. he will appreciate you.
Okay, so basically, when people need space, just come out talk. I need space. I want breeze. Don't need to put up some kind of funny attitude.
Of course.
No, you come, you just squeeze face. Wait till happen, you don't want to talk. Okay, what do you want? Your day, no.
Like, give me 1 hour. I think I just sort out some things. Some mental health. I should talk about.
That mental health on
my mental health.
So the way some not carry. I beg. Anyways, so guys, wrap things up nicely. Shably. Thank you so much, Pastor Mike Wangwa. So you say you get 12 books, and for my desk here, you dropped two. Where we say won't give like 2 books. Yes, one of a book like that. I plead guilty, winning over guilt. Okay, now I'm the title of the book. So if you're interested, you know what to do, right? So that Yusuf will get this one. So now for you. So thank you, Pastor Mike. Kpoko, for you, waited to drop this one for Countryman. And no answer of my copy. You can get my autographed copy. Hello. So thank you so much, Pastor Mike. We hope so we'll hear from you. Of course, you get other books, so this one will be the last time on the book review show. But before you before we'll let you go today quickly, what for single people, what for married people? Because what would they really talk since time not let us even talk good single side because of time. So I would like maybe drop a word for single people especially.
Okay, for single people, they're too early to begin to prepare for marriage. Start to read married books, start to attend seminars, start to ask people questions, people don't marry. Then learn positives. Learn from the positive parts of their life, not just the negative things. Then for married people, like the title of the book say, if your marriage is not working, work your marriage. I know say some of them get issues right now for marriage, but I want to tell them, say, hope they make up your mind, say you will work towards your marriage. Give your spouse the best. Create that atmosphere where you want, and God will help you now.
Amen. So how will fit to take reach you after now? Maybe somebody here say I beg and or maybe talk. The time not the reach to talk. I know if he ask my question. Okay, so how will he reach you?
Okay, my number now 080 6058 7150.
You call us slow.
080 6058 7150.
Okay. So now the number. Social media platform something?
Okay. My social media name for Facebook now Michael Wangwa.
Okay.
Or my fan page Mike O Wangwa. And then Instagram at Mike O Wangwa. Mike O Wangwa na MIKEO then NWANGWA.
Okay, that's the way to take reach you. Thank you so much, Pastor Mike. I really appreciate you waiting by our clients inside studio today. My prayer and I be say beyond Delta State, beyond Nigeria, across the globe, across the world, the wisdom where you don't drop for this book will fly, reach that side. As a matter of fact, I will say that to the ends of the earth. Actually, thank you so much, and I will encourage you, countryman, like you talk, to early. You be single baby, be single guy. They hear my voice this afternoon. The conversation where they get all the talks is all the question. Now inside the book, now I deal not be saying a fafa place. The title of the book again now, if your marriage is not working, work your marriage, by Mike O Wangwa. Yeah, so if you contact him, if you want your copy of the book, you need them. Listen to me. You need the book to take press ahead. This marriage is not just to come out. Now they see, and you just need to do 1 or 2 things for your part. Make your conscience clear. You said play your part. Everybody play your part. Now so food, they the sweet. Do you bring sort of bring seasoning everywhere. Do it in Kata blast. My name is Namzi, and the show now still Sunday.